Good morning, friends. Okay, today is day one of our summer vlogging. I will try to be on here as much as I can. Some days we just don't do anything exciting, and so I don't really have much to share, but it's gonna be a hot one. I can tell already. It's gonna be hot. So I am outside feeding the animals, and I'll take you guys along so you can see kind of what my mornings are like. This is pretty much every morning for me. Come out, I have my little helper, my son helps me, and then I have my beautiful babies over here, and we're gonna get to feeding them. Having all of these animals is amazing, but it definitely is a lot of work. And I'm thankful because my son is finally old enough to come out and do some more help. He stepped up and started taking care of the chickens, which has been so great because it gets me back in the house a little quicker. So he goes out and he feeds, he checks their water, and then checks for eggs. And then on days that they do need their water done, we take care of that together. So, oh, my garden. I totally neglected my garden. I'm so sad. Yeah. I've got some like huge, there's one zucchini over here. Let me show you guys this one. This thing is a beast. It's huge. I think I want to try to make zucchini like lasagna with it. I've seen some videos on that, but I wasn't watering it. And it kind of starting to wilt, but my tomatoes are huge. I have way too many tomatoes. I can't even eat them fast enough. So we're just kind of tossing them to the chickens right now, actually. And then these yellow ones, I didn't even plant. They're everywhere. So my chickens are gonna have a heyday when I turn them over to the garden here in a few weeks. So, look at these tomatoes. They're delicious. There's nothing like fresh grown tomatoes, honestly. But on the chickens, because I do need to do some chores here because we will be heading out of town soon. And there are some things. Yeah, like they actually need their water filled today. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so I'm looking crazy already. I am filling the ducks, or the chickens' water. I just filled the duck pond, and now I'm filling the chickens' water, and I'm going to flip you and show you a cool water thing I made. So this is just like a Tough Stuff bucket, 50-gallon bucket. I'm not really sure. And what I did was I bought the little drink spouts you can see down here, and they come with a little drill, and I just drilled them towards the bottom. And what I do is I fill this up with water, like once, twice a week, depending on how hot it is, how much water they go through, and it lasts them. And we have about 30-some chickens. So it's awesome. I do have a friend who tried it with a different product. Like I said, this is the Tough Stuff product. You can get them at Cow Ranch or Tractor Supply or pretty much any farming store. But they have like a lid, and then it latches and locks. I have a lot of my feed, like my food out here that my chickens eat is also with that. Oh, look, he caught his favorite girl. What's her name?
Snowflake.
Snowflake.
You know, she looks like a phoenix.
She looks like a phoenix. She comes up to him and pecks at his boots, so he'll pick her up, and give her some love. He said, "Yep, this is my boy." It's so nice having him out here with me. Not only just the help, which is awesome, but I love the company, and I love that he's getting to experience more of country farm living. So, is you ready to get down? Aw. Bye, Snowflake. She's like, oh, I'm gonna have some fresh water, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, so it's nice because they can't make their water messy. I do have this one that's a bigger one that the ducks like to drink out of. So, because I have ducks too, it kind of gives them that bigger beak spot that they need. But then the chickens just have that. So I have a couple of these red ones. There's another one on the other side. You can't see it. And they just do that. So, and all of my babies from the time they were little were able to drink out of it. So it wasn't hard for them to learn how to drink out of it. I didn't have to really teach them. I always do make a point of doing it when it's not crazy hot. like bringing them out, you know, because it's springtime. So I do try to make sure it's not too hot, but that's how we do the water for our chickens. It's pretty cool, pretty easy, huh? So, and I just throw this on a tree while I head over. Let's water the apple tree while I head back towards the horses. And we are all done for the morning, which is awesome. You ready to go in? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay. So we'll go in now and we will get breakfast for the people ready. The ducks are so happy. They're like, yes, clean water. We got our pond back. They're so cute. You don't need a bunch of water for ducks. I know a lot of people have that, like, oh, I don't have a pond or anything. You really don't need a lot. Like, they're totally content with that. We actually had a bigger one, but it's so hard to dump. Yeah, they love the troughs. I might do that. I can't find these troughs anymore. These horse watering troughs, they love going in there. When they have access to the horse corral, they would go in and just make their water filthy, which drove me crazy. But now we just use the baby ponds because, or the little baby kid pools, because they get them dirty so fast. Like, they get the water dirty and it stinks so fast. So we try to not do that. You want to see all that? How many did you collect today?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 of them? That's not that good, but
I got 10, but...
Oh, you had 10? Lost a few casualties?
Most of them were broken, and one was pooped on, but then a chicken stole it.
He was telling me how he had another egg that was dirty, and so he was going to just, like, leave it, and then the chicken came over, and he's like, oh, she's just going to eat it. That's fine. And instead, she stole it and put it back under her. So, we're heading back inside to start breakfast. All right, so I'm so fortunate because I come in and I've got hubby making breakfast. So I am going to get started the coffee because we need our coffee. It's too early. Okay, it's not really early, but we need our coffee. So I'm gonna get started on that. If you guys have not seen, I love making whipped coffee. It's one of our favorite things. And so I am going to make us some whipped coffee. Yum! It looks so good. There's So my breakfast is made. I have scrambled eggs and some of those delicious yellow tomatoes from the garden. And then I have my wonderful iced coffee. So I'm all set to go sit down with the family and enjoy the morning for a little while, okay? All right, guys, so do you guys, like, what's your COVID project been? I guess I should say that. So one of my COVID projects has been organizing and cleaning our closets because let's just say when they opened, everything came falling at you. Nothing could be put back the way they were supposed to be. Hey. And so, like, I finally got bit with the COVID bug maybe like 2 weeks ago and started wanting to do stuff. At the beginning, I was like buying everything to do like all these different projects. Didn't really do anything. I did work on our little like RV trailer, just because they were small little projects and I could get them done like quick and easy and see progress. Whereas I feel like a lot of our house projects are big projects. Okay, so I went to Marshall's and I bought all these little baskets and I organized everything in here and I'm so excited the way it turned out. So we have like all of our games, all of our towels and blankets, all of our beddings and sheets, and they're all in these like nice baskets organized along with like our sewing machines and some craft stuff. So I'm super excited about how it turned out. I usually spend a bunch of money on stuff like organizing, but I usually just buy dollar store stuff. But I thought, you know what, like this is something that's gonna, I think, help because I've done the dollar store bins before and I can never get quite the right size. So I decided to like just go to Marshall's and do it. And I think I spent maybe like $100 on bins, which, you know, is a lot, but at the same time, like I can use them for years. Like they're not gonna, you know, get wasted or anything. So I did that and I'm super excited I did that. These were, let me put this down. These were like the dollar store bins I had before. And I actually use them in my pantry and we use them in the trailer. So I'm not like just throwing them away. But I also worked in our closet in our bedroom to get the other closet that was a mess taken care of. Let me turn on the light here. So I did this closet as well. So let me show you guys what it looks like. So this one has a super narrow door. It's not really wide. So trying to find bins that fit in here can be pretty hard. So this one, I didn't do those bins. I actually still have my dollar store bins, but everything is nicely put in here. So these bins were actually the ones that were in the closet that I just showed you. So I just used them in here instead and have everything like nicely organized in here. And I absolutely love it because I can find what I need real quickly and it looks so much better. So I don't know about you guys, but for me, having that done is just like a blessing. Like, it just makes me feel so much better. There's so many parts of the house that just get messy, like our basic living areas that just are like crazy messy because we live in them. But there's areas that I control like that. I just feel so much better if I can do that. So that makes me feel good. I also like deep cleaned our bathroom. I found this absolutely adorable caddy at Hobby Lobby because I was looking for one that I could put our soaps that was tall enough and everything and then have my makeup on the bottom. So super happy about that. I rearranged some things in here and just like deep cleaned our bathroom. I still have so many other projects like deep cleaning to do. Like I need to get to our garage. It's a mess. But you know, like that's just kind of the way life is. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Today, we're just gonna have some friends over for dinner and they're gonna hang out with us. We have one puppy here. Let me flip the camera. So the kids are playing Legos. So it's this is what I mean. There's areas that you can't control the mess. So look at this dog. He always sleeps with his tongue out. Isn't that the cutest thing? He's like, wait. She's my service dog. So cute. You always sleep with your little tongue out. So, but right now, like if I didn't know he always slept with his tongue out, I'd actually be worried. But his paw, it doesn't look so bad now compared to his other paw. But, you know, when we were talking about the dog getting bit by a snake, I think he got either a snake and maybe it didn't release all of its venom, but we only found one puncture spot. So I think it was probably a scorpion, possibly a bee, but it was nighttime, so I think it was probably a scorpion. Oh my goodness, Kavik. Are you okay, baby? You gotta put your tongue in. It looks so scary. Like I said, if I didn't know you always sleep with your tongue out, I'd be worried. But he definitely seems sore. I know, he's just like, nah. He's like, why'd you play with my tongue? So he's definitely sore and swollen. So he's just been laying inside and getting love. He has been trained to be a service dog for my daughters. So we really, really are hoping he'll be okay. But you can definitely feel the heat in his arm, like his leg here. So he's definitely not feeling good. It's swollen, but it's probably all the toxins also going into his lymph nodes and stuff. So just making sure he drinks lots of water, keeping him on some Benadryl. And again, it's like, it's one of those things, even if we took him to the vet, we don't know what happened. We went to bring him in last night and he was limping. And so I was like, oh shoot. And I started like looking him over and then we saw his paw was swollen. So then we checked everywhere. And like I said, only found the one spot that was like one hole. So pretty sure that's all it was, but it's just a guess. And it's, you know, you really don't know. And that's the hard thing with like, you know, animals can't talk. So even in taking them to the vet, they just actually give them Benadryl through an IV just in case there's like an allergic reaction, and then just hydrate them. And then if he's not drinking enough water, he would go on to like an IV at the vet. So as long as he's continuing to drink water, which he has been, we're going to just go ahead and keep him home and just keep watching him. So he's just taking it easy today. He's just definitely not feeling himself, but we got to keep taking care of our baby. So, and then his sister's over there. She gets to come into. It's hot today. Our house is just littered with dogs. We got 1, 2, 3. We got one over here in the corner, one up on the couch, and one just walked away. And then the other one in the bedroom. So we have 7 dogs total. And then we have 2 cats. So what are you guys building?
I'm building my secret house with my barrel man. I'm building something for your bar, or not your Barbie, your Lego.
Aha.
I have her Lego.
That's my Lego house I started over there. So yeah, we're just gonna we're gonna have some friends over. So this is the one she made of me. It's a little farm girl Lego. She has a little flannel shirt and jeans and boots on. And I like her hair. I really should do my hair like that today. It's cute.
It from the Lego store at Disney.
Oh, is that one of them?
Yeah.
Did it shut down? It's not gone.
No, the lake Disney shut down.
Oh, before,
Yeah, but
yes.
That place is still open.
Yes,
Yeah.
Downtown Disney is open again, or Disney Springs, whatever it's called. So yeah, we.
So you can open it up and you can barely see inside, but it looks cute.
It's like a little motorhome.
You gotta pop off the top.
Oh, that's so cute. Is it not popping off?
It's hard because it's one of the thin blocks.
Oh, those ones are hard. Oh no!
That worked.
You gotta use the crackle.
You're homeless.
I'm homeless now. She just busted my motorhome. All right, so yeah. Hey guys. Okay, so we are actually outside. Our friends are here. We're getting ready to have dinner. Could not find the French onions that we needed, and I was like so frustrated. But there's a gorgeous storm, so we're actually out front looking at the storm, and it's just beautiful. So I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. All right. So look at the sky. It's gorgeous pink, and then it's just like sunny. And then you come over this way and you have blue skies with the moon and then a whole nother storm going on over there. But it is absolutely, oh, I don't know if you guys saw that flash. Beautiful tonight. I'm like, it's just, the skies couldn't be prettier. So trying to, right? Amazing. Oh, look at that. All that sun over there. All right, so we're gonna go in and have dinner. So we were making the poke bowls, like I was telling you guys, but then I forgot. Well, I can't find the French onions, so my friend's husband went to go look. They didn't have them at the closest store, and we're not about to drive all the way back into town to get them. So it's just gonna be without it. But I'm gonna show you guys how I made them real quick. Okay, so this is how we make our poke bowls. Now we're using imitation crab just because that's what everybody likes. So I made my sushi rice, which you can find sushi rice recipes anywhere. You just add some rice vinegar and sugar at the end. I cook mine in my Instapot, so it's quick and easy. I make my own spicy mayo with some sriracha. This is the Trader Joe's one, but you can get it anywhere. And then you add some mayo. We do it that way just so we can decide how spicy we want it. And then the poke sauce, I've used this one and I've used the Walmart brand one. Both are fine. This is the one that I picked up at our grocery store, but I really like the sprinkle seasoning from Trader Joe's better. So all we did was put some rice on the bottom, and then we had marinated the imitation crab in the poke sauce for a couple hours, and then we put that marinade on top. Put a little soy sauce, added some edamame, which I just buy the frozen shelled edamame, and throw them on there. And then we add some of the sprinkles. I do both of them. This one's definitely more salty though, so you want to be careful. And then we just drizzled the spicy mayo and some avocado. And then normally we'd put actually like crunchy onions, or if you had tempura, you could put actual tempura flakes on there and you would actually have it that way. So we don't. So we are going to stop here and we're going to have dinner. So I hope you guys think that's a good recipe. If you guys have a poke bowl recipe or some easy dinner recipe, I love sharing that kind of stuff. So let me know. Yeah. Guys, I'm showing you guys the storm. Of course, on the camera, it doesn't really do it justice, but wow, the sky is lighting up. The rain is pouring down. We just finished dinner. And I'm like, it feels like it's raining outside. Yeah. Crazy. Woo. All right, I'm going back in. All right, guys. So our friends left from dinner. I need to make my son's bed because he needs clean sheets today, and then we are going to go to bed. So we're going to call it a night. It was a good day. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.